You think that leather crafts will be difficult for kids to make? Well, maybe you are wrong. Let's find some easy leather crafts for kids which are not only attractive but are also useful too. Leather has its own grace and power of attraction. It can be used to make wallets, belts, bracelets, jewelry, etc. Many people spend a hefty amount on buying leather articles from the market. But do you know that your kid can also make some simple and useful leather crafts at home or in school? Though kids are very creative, they need guidance and initiative from your side. So, without wasting any time, let's start with the leather crafts. Easy leather crafts for kids. Leather crafts are simple to make and do not require much time. You just need to have the materials that are required and the methods to make the leather article. But remember, as this craft demands use of scissors, hammer and other such things, take care and be with your kid while she makes the craft. Following are some of the easy leather crafts to make. Leather keychain material required: keyring, leather strings, pony bead, scissors. Method: first of all, get the leather strings or take a leather strap and cut it into long strings. The strings should be thin enough to get through the pony beads. Put the string inside the keyring and adjust them evenly so that their ends meet each other. Now put both the ends through the bead and pull them out. This will keep them in place and attached to each other. Braid both the leather strings a bit and then put another bead. You can give them any design by either putting more beads or just keep making braids. Leave at least 1-inch string loose and tie a knot. This will keep the beads and the braid as you desire. You can also try this by putting more leather strings and by using a considerably big bead. Your keychain is ready to use. Leather jewelry material required: recycled leather belt, earring findings, hole punch, needle nose pliers, 20-gauge wire, leather strapping, scissors. Method: here we are going to tell you how you can make a recycled leather belt into useful custom jewelry. Take the recycled leather belt and cut 1 inch of the belt with stitches still at its edges. This will become your pendant. Now cut 2 pieces, 1/3 inch wide, so that the width of the belt becomes the length of the earring. Now take a hammer, nail and punch a hole in both the earrings and the pendant. Properly knit both the corners of the pendant and the earring with the help of a scissor. Now take the gauge wire piece, 1 inch long, and make 2 loops so that it forms a figure 8. In all, 2 earrings and a pendant will need 3 such pieces. Now put 1 loop in each of the earrings and hang the other end on the ear wire. In case of pendant, put 1 loop in the pendant and the other in the pendant cord. You are ready with an authentic jewelry piece. Leather bookmark material required: leather scrap, 8-inch by 3-inch ruler and pencil, leather hole punch, artificial sinew, sharp scissor. Method: we are going to prepare a leather bookmark. First of all, take a ruler and pencil and draw a rectangle of 6 1/2 inch by 2 1/2 inch on the piece of leather. Now with the help of sharp scissors, cut the leather in a rectangular bookmark shape. Now place the ruler approximately 1 cm away from an edge and mark dots at a regular interval of 1/2 inch. Repeat the same thing on all the 4 sides. Now use a leather hole punch and make holes on every dot. Now take an artificial sinew and start wrapping it through each hole. This will make diagonal lines on the bookmark. Once the thread reaches the last hole, change the direction and thread it back again in each hole. This will now for X marks. Trim off the extra thread. Your leather bookmark is ready to use. I hope the leather crafts for kids mentioned above will be fun to make and great to use. You can give your own shapes and sizes to the items given above and can experiment with some other things. So, what are you waiting for? Just get the material and start with the crafts.